everybody, this is D Hunter bringing another action figure review. Today we're going to be looking at the Mattel WWE Wrestling Basic Series 105, or at least the figures I was interested in from this wave. I picked up Paige, Roman Reigns, and Ronda Rousey. Now these are not the only figures from this wave. As you can see, there were a few others, but I didn't really need John Cena or Lars Sullivan. I personally get wrestling figures. I try to get all the females and any males that are clothed that I might find useful in my overall action figure collection. So let's go and check out their packaging. Paige here, first of all. This is most certainly not the first Paige figure, not the second, third, or fourth. They've made a ton of her. Series 105. This is the basic series. They cost about $9.99 and have a little bit less articulation. Here's Paige's barcode in case anybody needs that. Then we've got Roman Reigns here. Black outfit. I like the fact that his hair is pulled back. Usually the figure has his hair down. A little bit different. Here's his barcode if anyone needs it. And then Ronda Rousey. I swear they just made her in a basic wave just a couple waves ago. She's looking mean as usual. And there's her barcode. So, let's check them out. Alright, now that we got these figures out of the package, here they are. They don't come with any accessories, so let's go and check out these figures. Here's Paige. Likeness not too bad, especially for a basic figure. She's got a two-piece outfit here. I can see a bunch of silver studs on the top as well as the belt. Got boots on. Overall, not looking too bad. Next is Roman Reigns. This is the first time I believe I've seen him with his hair sort of tied up. Not really a man bun, but it's a ponytail in the back. Shirt says Unleashed. You can see tattoos all over his arms. I love that they include that stuff and do a pretty good job even with the basic figures. Pretty much wearing all black. This guy's going to be pretty nice muscle or henchman in my action figure world. Then we've got Ronda Rousey here. Just looking mean as a motherfucker. Look at those eyebrows. Hair pulled back in a ponytail. Shirt says Rowdy, just like Ronda Rousey. Two-piece outfit as well. Apparently there's a chase variant of this Ronda in a red outfit. I'll keep my eye out for her. Now that we've taken a quick look at the figures, next let's check the height of these figures. Paige here sitting at about 6.25 inches. Roman Reigns about 7.0 inches. And then Ronda here about 6.2 inches. Next, let's check out their articulation. And their articulation is a little bit limited as far as their basic figures. These are the $9 figures. The $20 elite figures can move a little bit better and come with more accessories. So Paige here, her head can rotate around. Her hair is soft enough that it can go over her shoulders and get around. Look down, up, just barely. Shoulders on a ball joint, they go quite a bit more 90 degrees, which is pretty cool. No bicep cut. Single jointed elbows in about 90 degrees, and they can rotate in a similar rotation at the wrist. She's got a ball joint up here, can rotate around, can also go forward and back. Traditional waist swivel down here. Legs on ball joints, they can go out about this far. They have a thigh cut here as well. Forward, about that much. Back, not at all. Single jointed knees. She's got this rubber knee pad thing going on here. No rotation. Feet up and down, and they can rotate at the ankle. Next, let's look at Roman's articulation. It surprises me how much less articulated the men are than the women. Maybe it's because their bodies are smaller and they're shorter, so they can spend more money on the articulation, but their legs can do quite a bit more. So his head can rotate from side to side, can look up and down about that much. Shoulders on a ball joint, they go out quite a bit more 90 degrees. Very pleasantly surprised by that. Up, down, around, all that good stuff. Elbows, single joint, come in about 90 degrees. They do have rotation at the top. His wrists can rotate around, and his are hinged, which surprised me as well. The female simply could rotate. No ball joint here. Simple waist swivel. T-crotch here. Those are the biggest differences. The Paige there had a ball joint here, could rotate around. She also had a ball joint here. The legs could do the splits, etc. He can simply go forward and back. Single jointed knees, about 90 degrees. He's got a boot cut at his ankle area and absolutely no other foot articulation. Next, let's look at Ronda. Just can't get over her face. I like the sculpt. It just looks so angry and mean. Head can rotate around, up and down, a little bit more than Paige. Shoulders on a ball joint, more than 90 degrees, up, down, around. Elbows, single jointed with the rotation. Simple rotation on the wrists. One piece of the torso here, so she doesn't have that ball joint that Paige had. Traditional waist swivel. Hips on a ball joint. And go forward about that much. Back, really not at all. No thigh cut here. Single jointed knees. Foot is a boot cut and nothing else. Here's Paige and Ronda getting ready to duke it out in the ring with Roman watching. Now, let's check them out compared with some of their action figures, starting off with some of their wrestling figures. Here's this new Paige figure in the center, next to all the other Paige figures that I have. I sure don't have all of them. The first two on the left are definitely the same figure. I'm not sure why I have two of them. I think that was an accident on my part. Here's this Roman Reigns next to all the other Roman Reigns figures that I have. On the very left, we've got a basic Roman Reigns, and then we've got an elite Roman Reigns. Then we've got this Series 105 basic Roman Reigns, and then the next four are all the same figure. They're from WWE Create a Superstar. These guys here in riot gear, they work great for SWAT or military figures. And then here's Ronda with all the other Ronda Rousey figures that I have. On the far left, I believe this one was from Basic Series 101, so they just recently released one. Then we've got the one from 105 second, and then the last two are both WWE Elite figures, a little bit more detailed and better articulation. Here they are next to the only figure from Series 104 I was interested in. This is Alexa Bliss on the left. Here they are with the only figure from Series 103 that I picked up. This here on the left is Becky Lynch. I wouldn't mind tracking down the orange shirt variant from 103. Here they are next to the figures I got from Series 102, Drake Maverick and Baron Corbin. Here they are next to a bunch of other WWE basic figures. And here next to several different WWE Elite figures. Here they are next to several different wrestling female figures. On the left, we've got some basic figures, and on the right, some elite figures. Next, let's check them out, compared with some other different action figure lines from various companies, to see how they fit in, both scale and style-wise, in case you want to do like I do, and mix your action figure lines together. Here they are with some DST or Diamond Select toys. And here with some McFarlane Toys action figures. And here with some NECA figures. And then with some DC Direct and DC Collectibles figures. And here with some Mezco 1/12 cloth soft goods action figures. And here they are with some of their Mattel brothers. Here are a couple of figures from Mattel's DC and Jurassic Park lines. And here with some Mafex figures. And some Hasbro Marvel Legends. Then with some SH Figure Arts action figures. And with some Jazzwares figures. So overall, these figures are simply okay, but you get what you pay for. These guys are running $9.99 or so at Walmart or Amazon.com. I'm happy to have them, but they definitely could be a little better. None of these figures are my favorite representation of each of the characters. I've got figures of each of these characters that I like better than these guys. If I were to rate these figures, I think I'd give them a 5.5 out of 10 overall. They're not that great, but they're not that bad either. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add it to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.